TGIM, folks. Another wonderful Monday is upon us with a grand week of opportunities. I turned 64 a few months ago, and for some reason, ever since then, I've been kind of wondering what's next. Sure, we all are going to age to a certain point and then have to kind of make some choices and decisions. And for some reason of late, it's been challenging me. So I've been trying to chat with elders, octogenarians. I have several in my life right now from my mom and good friends, George and Brent, and even have an uncle who's just turned 90 of late. And, I kind of quiz them and ask them for any tips and advice on not only to live longer, which these guys have proven that, and gals have proven that it can be done, of course. A lot of the Bowdens on my mom's side are all very healthy and very active, still well into their late 80s, but also to live life fulfilled, on purpose, so to speak. Happiness is definitely the quest, but happiness also has to have a certain amount of purpose, of having value, if you will, to some sort of contribution to our world, whether it be, as simple as just being grandpa to the grandbabies or something more. And I'm still trying to figure all that out. But I kind of gleaned about four different things that they've all kind of shared together in their own ways. And the first thing they said, almost every one of them, was start every day with a smile. It's so important how we begin our days, whether we have a big or small breakfast, but something that causes us to smile. Even if it's a forced one, getting up in the morning, looking in the mirror and saying, "You're fantastic," with a big smile, right? And my dad used to do some of that too. Secondly, they say breathe and practice staying and being calm. Getting all excited and getting hyper has its value in terms of enthusiasm, but it also can eat away at some of the things that cause people to age and maybe have a little less fulfillment in certain scenarios. I mean, the joy-filled part is great, but then when you go into the sad or mad or other types of negative emotions, it's very deterring. So again, being able to last longer also means being able to enjoy life more and longer. A third thing they would say is keep the emotions cool. The highs and the lows kind of need to be barometered more towards the middle of a coolness, not too hot and not too cold either, because sometimes we kind of break away from life and feeling like we've been left out, and then we get really cold, and that's not any better than getting really mad or upset. So it's good to feel things, but again tempered to a certain coolness, and that adds longevity because your body isn't taxed or stressed as much as they believe that that's what happened for them, but also allows you to kind of absorb and experience things more fully and more presently. And then finally, they, all said, be happy in gratitude and being grateful. Fill the heart with gratitude every time and every chance you can, because there's always something to be thankful for. Even in the midst of chaos or challenge or adversity, there are ways to find and be happy, to give one hope, to give oneself the hope that this too shall pass, nothing is permanent, all these things that we say to ourselves to allow us to get through things better. And those are key if you want to kind of last longer and enjoy, the better moments more. So however small, we can never take certain things for granted, just like breathing. And we talked about having small, hairy, audacious goals, which include the everyday things in our lives to be sustained in a good place and in a good way. So something to think about. And if we're to summarize it, basically it's smile, breathe, feel, and thank. Got it? Smile, breathe, feel, and thank. If we can use that recipe, maybe we will live longer and happier and more fulfilled. Have yourselves an awesome day and a more fantastic week. Yes, cheers and ciao. This one's for Gibby. I'm looking for the button.